Parth, yeah.
I've heard.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, wait, we've got to
Nice
introduce each other just in case. Oh, whoops, yeah. Then they kiss! Why don't you count us off, Tim?
From 6 down or from 5?
What?
This is the third time. Man. It's been a while.
No,
It's been a
5
while.
up.
5, 6, 8, 9, 10.
Welcome back to 2 Six-Packs and a Mic. I'm your host, Anant Zaman. Today we actually have a pretty big episode. 5 guests with us right now. Let's start off with a known destroyer of thoughts, Parth Jain. Winner of the Fields Medal, Neil Shah. Alcohol enthusiast, Grant. Tim. And Andrew, god of visual rhetoric.
You never flame me.
Wait, you don't deserve it.
We're not friends.
All right, well, today we're going to be focusing on the social lives of TJ. Should we be looking into the camera?
I'm looking at Parth.
No, that's
Yeah,
not what you
beautiful
do.
face.
Yeah, I'm going to be looking straight into your eyes,
That's
buddy.
right, Neil.
Fuck, I lost. All right, well, looking into the social lives of TJ, how it affects, the communication skills of this god-awful class, and of course...
What class?
What class?
You mean like our...
I'm thinking just
Class?
2018 in
Yeah.
general, or just TJ in general.
Yeah.
And, well, the pros and cons, because there's also some benefit of being in a community full of nerds. Mr. Bailing was going into that, but I'd love to discuss that more. But, to begin with, we have a very, very special guest that Nanto just refuses to introduce. Grant, why don't you make yourself known?
introduce
Totally
me.
did
You
introduce
introduce
me.
me.
You didn't give him a special introduction, though,
You have to be like, Grant,
This is
we're
Grant,
known for
my boy.
being things and doing stuff. Would
Yeah.
you like to talk more about it?
I would love to talk more. I would love to talk more, Neil.
Wow.
That's exactly why I came here.
Get some
So
nice
Anantra introduced me as a functional alcoholic. I'd like to take a step back there.
Thank
I'm not functional. Yeah, I'm Grant. That's my name. So I'm here.
Well,
Well, we take you for
That was a really good one.
Yeah,
you acknowledge it. Really funny, Tim. Very funny.
Very original.
I do want to ask you, how far are you willing to go in this podcast?
How
Because
far am I willing to go?
you've got some stories to tell, man.
I had a similar conversation last night, and the answer is I have no limits.
No limits
No
at all.
limits at all. No.
Well, then why don't you go into your alcohol proofing? Or whatever the fuck. I don't know
What
it's
did
called.
you just?
Yeah, I don't know what I just
Listen, you just put two
Alcohol
words
proof.
together. And
I know
make
alcohol proof is a thing, and then I just added an ing.
It's just 0 to 200 for a percentage
You
of alcohol.
multiply it by 2. That's
At one
how
point, does it
works.
become isopropyl?
That's a different
fuck?
thing.
No.
It's a different thing.
That's not how it works.
That's
That's not how it works. You shouldn't drink till you're 21.
Yeah.
No, not playing.
You're not allowed to. I'm sorry, Neil.
Neil, what you have to do is inject the alcohol directly into your bloodstream, and then...
It's like
Well, there are ways to do that,
See,
right?
real men, they take
affects
the.
you fast.
it's like that Parks and Rec episode with like the hand sanitizer.
So, have y'all ever heard of butt chugging?
I was gonna say, like, you dip a sponge
Just
slash...
No.
No?
Well, I mean, you could if you wanted.
How about
And
you
then-
explain?
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
yeah, you
real
be
men, what they
expert
do, right, is you take a ratio of 5 parts water to 1 part wine, right? You mix them all up in a big pot or whatever. I don't know. Take it like a hose, like a siphon or what have you. You siphon it straight into your ass, right? Just straight into your ass. And the thing is, since your liver's like right there, it doesn't like get digested. I don't know. I mean, it's not like it's in the area, you know.
So is it safer then?
No,
Because
it's way worse. It's terrible. I mean,
It doesn't go through your
putting
liver,
anything
so-
in your ass is like, by its very nature, not safe. But basically, it like doesn't digest. Just goes straight into like
It hits your blood vessels.
yeah. So you can die.
Oh,
So that's why you mix all the water in.
Wait, but
Win-win.
you feel the effect.
Oh yeah, instantly. Yeah.
I feel like that's like a
think that's-
college on a budget type thing.
Yeah.
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 No, it's cheaper that way.
Well, take notes, guys. One more year.
Yeah.
Not even one more year.
Would you recycle it? Like,
Would you
what's
recycle?
What the fuck? Excuse me.
Tim, how do you eat food?
Human
You
centipede
recycle
yourself. Oh, that's not an image.
You brought it up.
Yeah.
You have another tube down your throat with a vacuum cleaner attached.
Well, clearly we don't know human anatomy. People who do know human anatomy, feel free to leave a comment below.
Like, subscribe.
Because there are people at this school who do understand the
How things
human
work.
body.
Understand it in the same way you and I do, huh?
Yeah.
Ah.
I'm so lonely.
Okay, so where were we?
Social lives.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, alcohol I think is a great motivator of that, and I think that's why college is such a
Is that
it's such
why
a
you wanted to
breeding
go to
ground
college?
for relationships, not just intimate ones. Just in general. You
Is that how-
get a bunch of people drunk together. I mean, what do you think is gonna happen?
So, Neil,
I don't.
you wouldn't know.
I really
First of
wouldn't
all.
know.
I think you
Yeah.
just be playing on your Switch the whole time.
Oh hell yeah! Are you kidding?
Sit in the corner. Don't talk to me.
No, but drunk too.
And he-
Like Mario
And
Kart.
you all like Mario Kart?
No, actually, Neil, the move is just like go to a party, right? You know, chug a few beers, be the guy with the trench coat, right? Approach one or two people, bring over to a corner, whisper in their ears, hey, I love contraband. Pull out some Pokemon cards, and I think that's your best way of getting into the college social scene.
I mean, they call UVA TJ 2.0, and if Pokemon cards
I
works
thought it was
in any
Wheaton
community,
2.0.
what?
What?
Woodson 2.0.
I don't know what Woodson is.
It's a high school.
I-
It's a high school, yes. and then-
Yes.
Yeah.
They're
Is it?
known for having a lot of weed.
Oh. Yeah, there's also another high school, Battlefield. They're known for just not just weed. It gets worse. It gets a lot worse. It's an appropriate name for a high school.
See, the thing is, like, I'm by Langley, you know, and they don't have a lot of weed because they moved, like, beyond it.
Oh,
They don't.
they're
they don't do that
advanced.
They can
anymore.
afford better.
Yeah, no,
weed is
they're like-
that low.
They're like
stuff.
3D printing like designer drugs, and then like just putting them straight through their nose or something. You know?
They're the future drug dealers.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah.
the research money is for, right? All the research grants.
Yeah.
Langley.
Yeah,
Okay,
this
you're gonna
is
have to go into that
reviews.
some.
Well, I don't go there, so I saw a Snapchat video of them like snorting coke in a locker room once.
Damn.
Huh. I
There's
mean,
kind of like honestly, I have a lot of questions because like, hey, you got your coke, but you're still going to school, you know, but you're still skipping class,
yeah.
and you're like, hey, I got this coke, I want to snort it. And you know, people they go to like somewhere kind of classy, you know, not a locker room, but like I don't know, what's a
I
classy
feel like
place?
Coke
Like
isn't
in, like,
that
an
classy though.
office?
When
No, I know, like a-
Coke,
an office,
It all
like a
depends.
desk or
was it
something.
diet?
oh
Like what kind of Coke are we talking about here? They put like a little
It
bit
was
of
flavored with
lime in
stevia.
there?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
The green
The
shit.
green shit, yeah.
It's not good. But Coke is pretty trashy though. I feel like so you don't.
No,
you
no,
don't
you
have
can-
that-
no, no, no,
The
no.
trashy one.
No, Coke can be kind of upper class.
All the rich people.
Really, I thought that was
You know-
cocaine. And there's this.
Yes, that's the same thing. yeah.
no. I thought Coke is like a less. It's like a cut version of that.
It's just like
That's crack
It's
now.
literally
No.
crack. You're right.
No,
No,
crack is
crack is
Wait,
Coke.
no, crack is completely
Crack is Coke
different.
and baking soda and
Yeah.
Pyrex.
It's the one you smoke.
Yeah.
Water.
That's the one that you can smoke. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cocaine
Okay, so I-
enthusiasts, if you would like to chime in, please, again, now is your time. Leave a comment below. We would love to hear your
You can
thoughts.
send us
Yeah.
samples as well. So
Speak
Fan
from experience, man. It's makes the best
Can
conversation.
you water me?
I'll water you, bro.
I'm really thirsty.
This isn't water. Knowing where this conversation's going, this cannot
Yes.
be watered.
Rohypnol.
Everybody's voice is getting picked up.
I think.
All right. Sorry.
No, that's fine. No, you're good. You're good.
No, I'm not shouldn't pick up.
This whole thing is just
Alright.
being
So-
derailed.
All right. Okay.
Grant, I want you to tell us the Jesus Mobile story. I feel like it is
Jesus Mobile?
That is a prime post right there.
You gonna have a lead into that? Or
No, because the beauty of it is just like, tell me about the
Neil,
Jesus
you're
Mobile.
skipping the foreplay.
Going right into it.
So
Raw
basically-
dog.
This was about 8 months ago, like April, and I was making a forage to smelt cans
Oh yeah, like
because that's
aluminum?
just what you
As you do.
As you
everybody
do.
else.
We
You
got
know?
another
No,
blacksmith.
you can do it with just like a garden base.
Yeah,
Stuff
yeah.
like
Well,
that.
Or you could also get like thermal.
we basically we got like a bucket and filled it with concrete, but that's beyond the point. Anyway, we finished it. We needed a thing of tongs to like grab the can holder full of molten metal. So we go to my friend Emmanuel's house, and some of you may have heard about them. He's
Shout out to
a good
Emmanuel.
friend. Shout out to Emmanuel. If you watch this, you have permission to kill me. He's half German, half Mexican. Which,
How the hell did that?
with the Zimmerman telegram. Anyway, and his mom is very Mexican, not in a racist way. Let me just make that clear.
Well, I'm not a racist,
She's just
but
He's the only white man here. She's very Catholic. She means well, sort of. except for like regarding gays and like people that aren't white or Mexican. But like,
Nice.
yeah. Anyway, so we go to his house to get I
could
think a
pass out as
tongs,
Mexican.
right? And we also need like one pan or something just to put hot things on, right? So anyway, we pull up there, and I see Emmanuel's mom's car for the first time because I'd actually never seen it up to this point. She's got about 30 bumper stickers on the back. Every single political issue from the last like 40 years. Also, his mom's like 65. From the last like 40 years she's got there. You know, so it's like keep gays out of our bathrooms or whatever. I don't know. I don't know the details. Like keep the Christ in Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
Right? I peek in the window, right? It's got like these like full-length tapestries of like Jesus and like the Virgin Mary like on the back. You can't see out of this car. Yeah, like full-length tapestry. The mirror, you know, like sometimes you see like rosary beads hanging or whatever. She's got like a bouquet of rosary beads. It's like this big. This car is a safety hazard. There is a portrait of Jesus, like you know, like a 8.5 by 11. Yeah, like glued to the dash, permanently affixed to the dash.
But isn't that where like the
No, it's like
airbag-
above the wheel.
Okay.
So it's
Jesus
like it's
doesn't
like up
take
there.
the wheel. He is the
But the
wheel.
thing is, you can only see like 20% of this car because there's so much like Jesus in it. You know, it's just like not usable. So anyway, we go there, and like we ask his mom, "Hey, can we get some tongs and a pan?" And she's like, "No, no, 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 no. I got you." Right? So I'm like, what is going on here? And Emmanuel, she like takes Emmanuel inside, you know, and I'm just like sitting there in the car, just like it's a Prius, you know. Anyway, just sitting there. She comes out. She's got like arms full of just like pans from the 80s, you know, like still in their original packaging. She's like, here, take this. Right? So she just unloads it. Then Emmanuel comes out with another armload, and he unloads it too. Right? And then she's like, you look hungry. Let me feed you. So she comes out with like this like whole lemon pound cake, like a whole cake, not a slice, like a whole cake. She just sets it in my lap. She's like, eat, you know.
You're blessed.
So anyway,
Such a blessed mom. honestly.
this is the blessing.
anyway, we go back and we like unload all of our like 40 pans.
Did you
We
get
were doing this
tongs?
with someone else. Yeah, we did get tongs, right? But like we have all these pans. We're just looking at them like. That was that. That's a story. There's many more stories about his mother and also him. He's like the biggest fucking stoner I know. And he's also like, even before he was a stoner, he's like disabled dumb. He's not actually disabled, he's just really dumb. Right? I'm saying this nicely.
But Jesus will save her.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But like he's just really dumb. So like the weed just compounded this and just let him like down like that in terms of smartness. So I'm
man.
gonna stop now because I could keep talking for another like hour out of respect
That's
for
the
everyone
idea,
else.
my man. But
I'm
Alright.
gonna take a break
Alright.
here.
Wait, but it's great because you like put the guy's name, you put the description of his mom's car on camera.
what's his license plate? Social security? Just asking for a friend.
No, but seriously, this brings up an important concept, right? What you drive says a lot about you. Okay?
It says the kid
Like-
who drives a Mercedes.
Mercedes?
Mercedes.
Two things. A, it's a wagon. Okay? So I'm and I have room for many things.
Oh, it's
Activities.
It's a
yeah.
Mercedes, so German, presumably all of Greece's debt can just stay in there, okay? In the back, all of it. But okay. Jesus goes for the Prius, right?
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like I don't expect a Prius.
What do you expect?
You
then?
expect like
A big ass
Toyota
pickup
van.
truck.
Toyota
Big ass
van.
pickup truck.
like a
Pickup truck.
rickety
Okay.
old
Yeah,
truck.
yeah.
I just remember looking behind this like one really tiny like smart car. It just said lollies for Prez, and I didn't know what that meant.
So you
Outside.
actually, from my understanding, you can just shoot them up if you see that. on
Yeah.
fire. You can just unload into them.
Yeah.
I think that's how the law works.
At that point, you're not human. You're just an animal running around. It's hunting season, boys.
Mhm.
You know, you seem like you're an outdoorsy guy, right?
Yeah?
You do quite a bit. Have
Yeah.
you gone hunting? That's
No.
No.
Is it because
So that's like Todic levels.
That's Todic level. You can get Todic on.
I plan to.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. But what do you do outside? You go camping. You go hiking. I know you've
I
got
think you're
you got
See,
some.
none of
certain-
us actually go outside, so
That's
well,
what
Oh,
you Yeah?
I mean, I got a quick story of me just like walking around my neighborhood at like 3 a.m. with a couple pals, and we just found like the big ass mirror, right?
Oh, is
Like,
that where it's from?
Yeah, that's where it's from.
Okay.
And I mean, it's just a quick story.
Yeah,
It's,
yeah.
There's not much to it, but like it's. Let me think. It's like 3 feet by 12 It's like a sliding door, I'm pretty sure, but the entire front is just a beautiful mirror.
Yeah.
So we found it on the side of the street.
Yeah.
We're like, all right, let's pick it in. We're just three teenagers, 3 a.m. in the morning, just kind of going down the main road with a giant mirror. God knows, yeah, everyone. Thankfully, there weren't many cars. It was a quiet night. But we brought it inside. We wanted to make sure it wasn't cursed because I think like when you find a mirror that big, you gotta be sure.
Wait, that's
You know.
and it's laying out on the street like nobody wants it.
Yeah, man, you never know. Get some Latin scriptures. You failed to mention that part.
The Latin scriptures. The house has like chalk Latin written on all the doors, and there's like little lines of rock salt spread across all the entrances. The demons can't get in.
What's the vampire thing?
No, they can't enter. Like the FBI, they can't enter unless
Right.
you let them.
Yeah,
The
that's
FBI or
100%.
Both.
Okay.
Warrants do not exist in the demon world. The devils are just issuing them out.
So he's like the DMV but for demons. That is really.
If there's a
that's real
Jesus
hell.
mobile, there has to be a devil mobile out there somewhere.
That's true.
That's
That's true.
the
What kind
DMV
of car
to
would
go
a
to.
devil mobile be?
That's a good question.
I feel like it'd have to be.
Batmobile, but like shitty.
Camaro.
Okay.
Okay, respectable.
Respect.
It's a classic.
Have a great day.
Not the new one, the one from Transformers
That's a pretty new one.
in red.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
The
Oh, the yellow
original
one.
Transformers. The new ones are just ugly as hell.
Okay.
Really? I like the.
Pretty nasty.
I always think like the Camaro is like the opposite of the Mustang, where the Mustang kind of like goes inward in its front grille. The Camaro goes outward,
They're so ugly. It's what you do if
and I
you
like
take
out.
a normal car, squish it down into 2 seats, and just add like bumps to it. Okay, on all the wheels.
My ex-wife.
It's like tumors. All right, you know how if you Google like people on steroids, you have like these really disgusting
Oh, yeah.
humanoid
Oh, yeah.
people
Yeah,
with
okay.
like
Humanoid.
bulging
Clouds.
with a
Just
muscle.
Cloud mode, yeah.
That's what a Camaro looks like. Okay,
You just have two
it's a normal
wheels all
car
over.
with just like
It's geometric, my dude.
yeah,
Come on, you're talking about that
No,
figure.
it's kind of like not geometric.
it's
It's
not
like
at
bumpy.
I need to look at a 2018
Guide your
Camaro.
eyes.
Well, I can pull up a picture right now.
Oh hell yeah!
Pull up a picture.
Get on that, and
Oh,
So
wait,
we
I actually
can-
don't have Wi-Fi. I can't pull up a picture.
We're gonna bust open those Thin Mints.
oh hell yeah! Yeah, we got Girl Scout cookies. Not for you though. Get the hell out.
You have to be thin to eat demons.
Full sleeve for you, buddy.
I'm hungry, boy.
But, are you? What are you?
I'm texting my mom. Keep going.
Is Reaper gonna flame us again?
Oh yeah, of course. Except, oh wait, yeah. Let's get the crinkle. Oh shit!
Oh wait, Tim,
so
start
much.
eating. Tim, start eating.
Do you want me to chew as loud as possible?
Get the hell out of here, Tim. This man ate like. Okay, so I don't know if I was thinking about going into this, but we these guys filmed in episode 3.
We didn't film it.
Or not film it, sorry. They recorded in episode 3. And it just degenerated so quickly, so fast.
Is this the
Somebody
docking one?
wanted
Yes.
to talk about automatic toilets really bad.
Yeah, that was not a.
what an asshole, honestly.
Honestly, yeah, really.
Who would bring that up?
Every day I wake up, I get out of bed, and I'm like, I'm talking about automatic toilets, you know?
So what's the deal with automatic toilets?
They're still trash though.
Shut! We're not going into this. No! No!
Automatic toilets suck. Okay.
Wait, we
I
did.
hate them.
We did reach a
So
solution,
much.
which was to use a step thing to flush the toilet. Like a pedal.
Yes.
Okay, let's move on. Let's move on.
Telekinetic toilets when? Okay.
In the future, you'll just have like a thing in your
Okay,
phone.
fucking hell. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. Brought that up. I don't remember why.
Okay.
Yeah,
next.
welcome to just a degenerate episode of episode.
But okay, bathroom etiquette. No.
Why are you
do
such
not-
an expert on this? Why?
Dr.
There's certain
Zaman,
things
PhD in
that like
dumb
you
shit.
just don't do when you're in a bathroom, right? Eye contact. Big no-no. Don't do that, okay? If someone is urinating,
This is-
do not strike up a conversation with that person as they're
How do you
These are
train your
just, like,
social skills then?
facts of
That's the only chance I get.
segue into our main topic of discussion.
Did I ever tell you about that one?
What a good
Oh, yeah.
transition.
Great transition, but
Damn.
I'm gonna just
Damn.
derail it again. Go back. During Was
Why
it
would you go
Viennese?
back?
Yeah, no, Viennese this year.
Yeah.
I went into the bathroom. A guy was on his laptop on the urinal, like holding it like this, typing away, just doing his business. And it took a big portion of me not to take a picture of him.
Was he coding?
I don't know. If it was Hack TJ,
I bet he was coding.
I bet it was.
Wait, I've seen people like sit on the toilet on their laptops, but I've never
I
seen
can
someone
almost get that, but on a urinal, it was like that's like a.
Because you're just free aiming.
This man can multitask and he's got aim. Ladies, he's single.
Wait, but is he really though?
This next
Right,
batch.
some man like that's probably taken already.
Yeah.
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 No, you're right. You're
Yeah.
right. I shouldn't make assumptions like that.
Yeah.
Especially, he went to Viennese, so he's
mean,
got at least some.
I'll take
He
a
might
man
be
like
an
that.
orchestra. I should.
You're an
Yeah,
orchestra.
look through everybody in orchestra and then find the person.
Hey, you have a piss with a laptop?
Asking for a friend. But yeah, social skills. You know, Grant, you're one of the most charismatic people I know.
Really?
And I'm gonna say that.
That's a little sad, Neil.
I mean, honestly, it's scary. Your storytelling is fantastic, and I'm sure you get that quite a bit from me. It's about it actually. No,
Thank you,
everyone
man.
fucking hates you. Let me let you in on a little secret. But I mean, where do you think that kind of energy, that kind of confidence came from? Do you think it came? Was it a result of TJ? Was it beforehand?
Oh, that's a good question. See, at one point in life, you just gotta stop giving a shit. That's it.
You're not
That's
actually
all it
confident. You just
No,
have
you
no
just
more.
you
no more
just
talks to
you
do.
just fake it until you make it, or you die.
Well, see, I have a prime counterexample of that though, and that's Tim right here, who gives absolutely no fucks, but is also like the least. It's not that he's not confident. He's not charismatic because he just doesn't want to elaborate on anything. This man like brings up. He's like, the teacher asked him a
You're
question.
gonna
He's
do
like,
Tim like
what did you
this.
think?
Are you just gonna shit on all of us?
Yes, of course. Feel free to shit on me. I'm into that.
Oh.
Ooh.
My mom says I gotta go home.
I mean, like, yeah, the teacher will ask you, like, all right, so what do you think of the book? And be like, thought it was good. Just stare Dr. Boswell right in the eye.
That's really tricky words. That's too different.
That's too, yeah, sorry, it was good. Good. No, not even good. He would be like, good.
Well, there's confidence and there's charisma. So based on this, it sounds like he's confident, right?
Okay.
And like charisma is like
It's a subset.
using confidence to apply yourself socially.
It's like that. It's like anime you made me watch. Like you have to like
Ew.
have the confidence. And
You know
then
what,
when
I take it
apply
back.
it. It's like
Hunter?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, that stupid aura thing. So it's like
Oh, come
the
on.
aura is your the aura is your confidence, and when you apply it, you have charisma.
Let's do some jutsus in the corners, guys.
This is too much.
Ikedaikimasu. Fucking
Get
hell.
out. Get out.
Yeah.
Yeah, you two.
Yeah.
The weeb.
Honestly, you
You're
brought
the
it up.
weeb.
Please leave.
Okay, look. Oh, weeb convention. That's something I want to go into. Social life. Absolute. That is the bottom tier of social.
You're literally
Social.
going with people.
No shit. I'm part of that. Don't think I'm not. That's gonna be so much fun, by the way. Oh, I'm so excited. Katsukan. What?
We have no idea.
You look so lonely.
Yeah, you haven't said a word in quite a while,
I feel
Parth.
bad.
Wait,
You got another story to tell?
I do, but it's another urination story. I think we kind of saturated that urinal cake, so I don't know if I
Am I here?
God.
It's like every.
I mean, it doesn't taste as good after it's saturated.
Some people are
Probably
just
right.
acquired taste.
It's like they're kind of like
It's like
Tide
forbidden,
Pods.
forbidden
you know?
snacks.
Actually, you know, I have a story about confidence and how it gets you places, right? Because it does honestly come from within, right? And this is actually a story that I think Parth might remember, because this was 8th grade Science Olympiad Invitationals. Okay.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Me, Parth, and our other friend Nithin, right?
No,
We were
They're not.
all
in a baggie.
friends, but I didn't really know Parth that well at that time. I don't think.
Nope.
So, being the 8th graders we were, what do you do when you're bored at an event? 2 words.
Temple Run.
Jutsus in the
Truth or dare.
Oh,
That's 3 words.
that's 3 words.
That's
Yeah.
3 words, right?
Go on, continue.
Disabled.
Thank you.
Anyway, continue, Anato. I'm sorry.
We explored many things that day. Twerked for 30 seconds in front of an old dude.
Did you really twerk, or was it just like the?
You
You have
tried.
to be good.
No,
It was
Yeah.
8th grade twerking. Since then,
I've
I've
seen
learned
you-
the proper technique.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I saw you twerking like 2 months ago, and it was some
Yeah.
hot shit. I'll be honest.
Yeah, I mean, at least Ananto has the figure now to pull it off. I mean,
True.
8th grade Ananto was flat as a...
Oh damn!
I don't know. What's really flat, Ananto?
What's really?
What's
The
really
Earth.
flat? The Earth. Yes, thank you.
You know, like the hourglass figure? I'm the opposite of that. I'm just like,
You're a clock.
You have the head on top, and then feet.
Big brain.
Ah.
yeah, twerked in front of an old guy. Did I ask someone out from like our main opposing school?
No, you had no balls.
You.
Yeah, I did.
Whoa.
You had less balls. The hell are you
I had
talking
no.
about?
I had fewer balls. Yes.
Wait, what?
You guys just share one ball.
I asked a girl if she had on our team if she had shaved her armpits or not.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
I don't
we were-
remember
we were
that.
huge
What the?
assholes.
What is that?
It was
even-
Jaquan.
Oh, just name drop someone like that.
Sorry.
Well, you guys are friends now.
At least you guys are friends now.
Yeah, we're still friends.
I was super. Yeah. I mean, I was kind of an asshole in elementary school. It's not like some friends. of mine
Everyone was.
No, but me especially. Like, I would make fun of kids' acne just because.
Oh my
I would
god.
make. I was like a. I was a.
I poured
Wait,
Really
I was
an
a
asshole.
feisty one back in elementary school. I got the
There was
fights.
Isabel. No one liked Isabel. I don't know why no one liked her. In hindsight, she was really sweet, but everyone would just pick on her and just mess with her. I can't think of any specific examples, but someone who I can definitely think of a specific example. Hello?
Are you okay?
You okay?
Yeah.
No,
Are you okay?
just-
You need some
just
water?
Thinking of like a modern equivalent of someone who always gets picked on.
Oh.
Parth?
Parth?
Me.
No,
I don't know.
anything but.
Like, I feel like
Yeah.
Rithvik, if you guys know.
Oh my god.
So speaking of
We can edit that out.
Yeah.
no,
No, he doesn't want to.
But Jack, if you're listening to this, man, I am so fucking sorry. I went up to him on the last day of 6th grade, and I was just like, "You ever heard of Proactive?"
Holy
And
shit!
just walked away.
Wait, this is when you had your squeaky voice.
Oh yeah.
You ever heard of Proactive?
Some people like deserve to be bullied once in their lives.
Yeah.
You know, I think you're a prime example. Neil.
Can we just bully Neil for the rest of the episode?
Please,
Yeah.
no. Let's get a roast session going on.
A roast session?
Yeah.
You and
I
your
don't
big nose.
Already started.
Not even gonna warm me up there. Going right into it.
Again, we're skipping the foreplay.
I'd be doing that.
What are the two things your IQ and your penis size have in common?
Both are below 100.
They both start with a decimal point.
Oh shit.
Wow.
You didn't give units though. Got him. 0.1 kilometers. Ooh, you're moving on. So I want to fucking die.
That is disgusting. 100 meters worth of rush.
I think it demonstrates his IQ.
Okay. Let's get things back together. It's like a geo seminar.
Yeah,
Right.
Also, your personality's terrible.
You're making the case that he has one.
Ah, okay.
There you go.
Oh, fuck me on my right.
Ah, yeah. Keep it going. Keep it going. I need it. I
We're
need it.
gonna do this for 30 minutes.
No, I'm done.
Jack,
Joe?
I'm sorry.
End it. What were we talking about?
Social lives. Lack thereof.
Wait, have we even talked about anything with social lives?
It was kind of like a couple tangents here and there, but you know, I can wrap things up together. Not wrap it up, but I can at least get us back on track with something that Mr. Bailing was telling us. So he is the Proto Research
You
Lab
have
director.
100 meters of penis?
Speaking of Mr. Bailing, 100 meters of penis.
Experiment here, okay? If
No, stop right now.
Like,
No, this is what happens when you get six
Male, okay?
6 men in a room to get not men, 6 very small boys.
Neil,
You know what I'm saying?
how tall are you in meters?
Stop. Shut the fuck up.
Right? The ratio. It goes to like the end of the table.
You're bad. Time out.
This is what happened last time.
This is exactly what happened last time.
I guess what my real question was is, can you ever get it tied up in a knot?
Yes.
Oh, could a boner
Yes.
like freeze?
Shut the fuck up!
Yeah.
No!
Rapunzel. Rapunzel.
I hate everyone.
Oh, everyone, yes. He's never coming back. God. Alright,
For your time out, get us more water.
yeah, get us more water. You need a walk. Take a walk, buddy.
Water boy.
Take a walk.
Now for some.
Okay,
now
no,
for our
leave.
sponsors.
Yeah, time for sponsors.
Oh, we don't have 2 6-packs.
Yeah, oh yeah, I should mention that. The
Gosh,
2 6-packs
Neil.
are missing. I forgot to bring them today.
We got 2 liters though in the back.
Yeah,
It's not the same.
it really isn't.
It's not the same at all.
It's disappointing, but we'll make it through. We always persevere. That's what humanity's all about. But what I was talking about with Mr. Bailing, I really want Ananta to miss it. He deserves this. He was saying that, like, okay, so he's the robotics team captain or team like sponsor, whatever.
Big boy. Yeah.
He's one of the 2 big boys
Yeah.
of the robotics team, and he was telling us like you would expect the students that join robotics team in other high schools, they're complete degenerates essentially. He sees he compares TJ students on the robotics team compared to other nerds of the same intellectual caliber. Yes, tips Fedora.
To be fair.
To be fair, you know, everyone who's watched at least 2 seasons of Rick and Morty.
Yes. Oh yes.
That's
And
600 IQ right there.
And the people speaking, and people in other schools, they don't know how to communicate whatsoever at all. And that's what he thinks that TJ, or the most beneficial quality of TJ is that because the community is already full of nerds, there's no the social stratification that naturally occurs in regular high schools, you know, as part of one subsection, it's extremely difficult to talk to say
Ananta, there's shit in this water.
It always goes back to
There's little brown bits.
This is why I bring my own now.
Are you
I knew I shouldn't have taken it from the toilet. My bad. Sorry, guys.
Are you feeding? I want to die.
Alright, Neil, continue with your
No,
point.
finish your story.
I'm
Yeah, so
enjoying
he was
it.
telling us it's
We're only allowed
TJ
to
students, they
vote.
actually know how to talk to people because we're all in the same boat. Surprisingly, no, not cutthroat. XD. But you know, I think that's one of the most redeeming qualities of the school. If you get anything out of it, you can actually talk to almost anyone in it, and that helps you actually develop a social life outside of your own nerd group that you were in, you know, in middle school. At least I was.
Well, I agree with that. I feel like A, TJ, there's still a lot of people that are socially not there,
Oh yeah,
if you
for
will. And B, you gain the social skills, but only when interacting with nerds.
So, I brought that up with Mr. B actually, and he told
Yeah.
me, he's like, it's not that you develop communication skills, it lets you build confidence in speaking.
Okay.
And that confidence, apparently for him, he says that it's transcendent. Even when you go to a college, when you're talking to people outside of that community, it still comes out, and you can, again, utilize that with building your own charisma.
Okay. Yeah,
So-
no, I definitely agree with that, actually.
So,
Good point.
I mean, but do you think that's worth it? When you look at my base school friends, for
Yeah.
example, I don't want to throw them under the bus,
Yeah.
but they don't do anything other than play video games on Discord together.
Oh,
That is all
sounds that sounds so fun.
Wait, that's-
though.
Yeah, I mean,
Isn't that your lunch group?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, that's what I do as well.
well, yeah, but the thing is, that when we meet in person, for example, or do anything outside of video games, they don't know how to talk to each other. It's actually really weird. At all. We've known each other for what?
Here. And also,
6 years?
Is that a new cup? Can I get a new cup?
Water boy!
It's a 15% tip grade.
Boy.
Yes, master.
Wait, no, I'm not gonna really set it. I'm really yeah. So, you know, I think I would be talking like that too. In fact, that's how I was. I mean, Grant, you knew me freshman year. I didn't know how to talk to fucking anyone.
Oh yeah, I thought you were gonna shoot me.
Hey, the trench coat came later, all right? But yeah, and then naturally, I kind of got comfortable in my own shoes. I realized hey, I got some skills that I want to work on. I built confidence off of that, And then, here I am today, guys!
Do you want to
I'm
read
top of the world.
Neil?
I want to, yeah, self-help. Send help, sorry. By Neil Shaw,
Like
an
a
autobiography. My regrets and mistakes, an autobiography.
Okay.
But does that balance out with just not having social experience? Because you have less social experiences because you have so much less time going here.
I don't know for me, because I feel like if I went to Langley, I'd either be like watch anime, A, or
God
B,
forbid.
like heroin addict. I think those are like my two paths, you know?
Like
So
Pokemon.
your skill tree only has two options at that
Yeah,
point.
so this like TJ kind of averaged it out a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Definitely on the anime side. I don't actually watch anime. First of all, I'm clean.
Good.
You know? Yeah. So if I did that, I would just keel over and
Anime.
die.
I'm trying to wean off of it myself.
Yeah.
Weebot.
Wean off of it myself, yeah. It's tough.
So,
Going
but
cold
like,
turkey like that?
you know, the middle path, if you will, for all my Buddhist
Buddha?
fans out there.
Oh, yeah.
Is that Buddhism?
It is Buddhism.
Probably.
Christianity.
It's like what, Eightfold Path or something?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we definitely took
Hell
up
yeah.
history, guys.
Wait, we
Oh,
literally,
yeah.
we literally did a thing.
I don't remember.
Shout out to Yi XD. Actually, I do remember quite a bit of that now that I sparked my memory there. Eightfold Path. But
Oh, jeez, I'm Tim. Oh, no. Oh, gosh. Oh.
We did so badly. Now they're not neat.
they never were to begin with.
But he
Have
missed.
some weird.
Sorry.
Okay. I don't know. We're gonna branch off from there. Grant, tell us another story. I just want you to keep going. There's so. I want to
about
use
the-
this as a medium just to record it in history, so
Okay.
that way.
So you can
Generations
incriminate me later when I'm
beyond
running
can-
for president? Is
Yes,
that
of
fine?
course.
Yeah, okay.
But
Tell me about the
generation-
time I smoked weed in a cave in a national park.
That's the perfect
Yeah, okay.
transition to your.
So
outcomes.
anyway, this is my first time ever encountering the devil's cabbage. Right?
Isn't it lettuce?
Mary Jane.
Yeah. So anyway, I was in Shenandoah, right, with my boys.
Nice.
We're on a little camping trip. You know, we're just chilling on this big ass rock. Right? It's a pretty tall rock. We're sitting on top of the rock. You know, shooting the shit. And these this couple comes by, you know, below us. So we're like up here, and they're like down here.
Mhm.
I hope the camera can see that. It's very important.
Me and
Right.
TJ up here.
To be fair.
It's like the Dr. Wood thing with the pyramid.
Nobody knows what you're
Yeah.
talking about.
No one do-
No.
Yeah, like if you're at the bottom of TJ, you're still like.
Oh yeah. But, I mean,
But,
I
like,
remember
gives a
from
shit?
freshman year.
Oh wait, that was so
oh
depressing.
yeah, you're hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're so funny.
But that was actually kind of depressing. It's like,
Yeah.
yeah, because like it's a pyramid, right? So like the majority of people are shit at TJ, and then this is the environment you're in the next 4 years. You're complete shit here, and then after these 4 years, you compare yourself with everybody else, and then you realize you're only slightly higher than the bottom of the pyramid.
I mean, there's so many different like categories to be shit in, though. You know, it's
all
like
of them.
yeah, all of them is definitely
All of the
one.
above.
Hey, but I don't know. You have to. It's all about your perspective, you know. It's all about your perspective.
I don't know about that perspective.
Read my book. But
By Neil Shaw,
um,
New York Times bestseller.
yeah, like on the topic of confidence, I'm just gonna cut your Devil's Cabbage
That's fine.
story.
That's fine.
We'll
It's all
definitely
good.
get back
It's all
to
good.
it. It's a good story when I add. But yeah, going to the school, it breaks a lot of people's confidence because they're not like not top of the game anymore.
But obviously that
certainly-
didn't apply to Parth.
Well, like some people are just naturally gifted. What can I say? Just big, huge
Muscle.
ego.
Ego. Yes.
Yes, 100 meters, man. It's big, but
Curls around itself.
Confidence is key.
You know what they say about a man's IQ?
Nope.
No,
Go on.
Oh, well,
Function of.
I think he was relying on us to know what they said.
Oh, okay.
It was more of
What
a
does that actually
question.
stand for? Intelligence
Intelligence quotient.
quotient.
Isn't there an
Well, what the
EQ
fuck
as
are you
well?
dividing by?
Emotional
emotional
quotient.
Emotional. Apparently, the school has our IQs in our
Hmm?
record somehow. Yeah, my
Wow.
geometry was telling us. Geometry teacher, excuse me.
Wait, I never.
In 8th grade.
When I
No,
took
you were
my
proof-
IQ test, I got like an 80.
When did you take an IQ test?
Wait, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like, I don't remember taking one, but apparently, like the school has
That
it
sounds like bullshit.
somewhere.
That
I-
does sound like bullshit.
I don't. It wasn't in a context that I think he would be bullshitting me.
Bullshit called. Get wrecked.
4 diamonds, get wrecked. No, you're over. But
Is that a
I was
Minecraft?
gonna say that.
What?
And I was like, nah, I can't say that.
What'd you say?
He said a Minecraft reference.
Oh god. Anime, Minecraft, and lack of
Is this why
social
they
life.
call
This
you
is
the
really
de-
the podcast
Is
of
this
my
why
life.
people call you the degenerate bastard?
People call him that.
What?
People call me the degenerate bastard.
Wait, who?
Oh, no, shut up. No, we're not going into
Not
that.
going into that?
Please, my father's name is Degenerate Bastard. Call me Degenerate.
You're just like your father. Bada bing, bada boom. Yeah. Andrew, can we get a timestamp? I want this to end right now.
We're at 40 minutes right now.
Okay.
Wait,
well,
that's a lot.
That's a yeah. It's been going strong though. But
Were we ever gonna finish the story?
yeah, that's what I think we want to wrap things up with. Grant's drug addiction, crippling drug addiction.
Why you have a shallow anus? There, I said it. Now everyone knows.
How do you know?
Did you get to do me like that, Grant? Come on, man.
Anyway, so sitting on this rock, you know, this couple walks by. They're looking a little scrungy, right?
Scrungy.
Everyone here knows what scrungy means, right?
Grungy?
No, scrungy is like. What's a good example? Like you drink Mountain Dew. You know?
Like a neck beard?
Like scruffy?
No. A little bit like scruffy. It's like scruffy and grungy combined.
Oh, okay.
You know?
No, I
So
still
just
don't follow.
brief and general.
Just roll with it.
No,
Okay.
give it another example.
Another
of something-
example.
of something that a scrungy person would do.
All right, imagine Neil.
What would you need? Oh,
Like no. Neil's not scrungy right now.
Not yet.
Imagine Neil was like,
Hipster but a weeb.
no,
Okay.
not that at all. Imagine Neil was a little more rough around the edges. You know, maybe he wore some other colors besides gray. I don't know, a little more, but it's like it doesn't quite fit. He's not well put together. You know, but he's not dirty either.
He just looks
scrungy.
like he just
What would
got
you
out
have
of
to
bed.
do?
Yeah.
what would you have to do to
Oh,
Will
okay.
Briefa to make him scrungy?
Oh, he's pretty scrungy as is.
Okay, I thought
Do you
so.
let his beard get a little bit more unkempt? Scrungy.
Okay,
Scrungy.
got you.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Anyway, they're kind of scrungy. You know, there's two of them, and they're talking because we can hear them up on our little rock about this cool ass cave that they smoked weed in before here, right? So anyway, and then they like look up and they see us, right? And they're like, "Smoke weed every day, am I right?" Right? And like this kind of caught me off guard. You know, like I didn't know what to respond, so I'm just like, "Yeah." I kind of pointed at them, right? Anyway, they kept walking. So then we're on a rock, we're looking around, we're on a mountain, there's all sorts of cool things to see, and we're like, all right, we're done, we're going to keep walking. So we keep going on a trail, and then we smell that familiar aroma that's somewhere between skunk and, like, spice cabinet. Anyway, and then we see, like, there's a cave there on our side, right? So I walk over and I peek in, and then they are smoking weed, and they're like, hey, want to burn? And I'm like, sure. So then the three of us entered their cave and partook
Never
with them.
came out.
Yeah. So it turns out that the dude is actually a defense analyst for the Pentagon. Yeah.
Killing it.
Nice.
Yeah. So I made a joke about the
Networking.
future of our country. Should have gotten his business card.
Yeah.
If you ever want to intern, I go to Thomas Jefferson High School for Science Technology. Yeah. So that was a good experience. Then we exited the cave when some 70-year-old dude came in and was like, "What are your kids doing?" So, yeah, that was a good time.
Nice. Well, yeah. Well, any last words from you guys? Any last quips? Nothing? All right, well, then I just want to thank you once again for coming on the
Thank
show.
you, everyone.
Thank you.
Sure, Grant.
Grant.
Let us know. Give us some feedback about the video, about the audio quality. This is a new format we're testing out.
Everything I just said wasn't true.
Yes, so everybody in this room is above 18, even if stated otherwise.
We all
And-
signed a confidentiality.
And everybody here is just a character that reflects nothing of our actual
Yeah,
personality.
all of the stories are made up entirely.
But yeah, thank you so much for coming on. I'm sure you're going to be on some other time. You got so many more stories to tell. I'm looking forward to it. But all right, I guess stay tuned for next week. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.